Bonjour à tous, on est sur la Masterclass Invest. On est avec Veena JETTI aujourd'hui. Je suis très content de l'avoir avec nous. On va parler un petit peu de son histoire. Ça va se passer en anglais. Je vous mettrai la traduction directement. Donc, vous pouvez directement voir tout ce qui se passe au niveau de la traduction. So, Gina, thank you. Thank you so much to be here with us.
Yes.
We are really happy to have you in our masterclass today. We
Yeah.
have some guests before. They talk about all investments and real estate and everything. So tell us, about you. What do you do? Who you are? We need to know.
Okay. Merci. Okay. Bonjour. I'm Veena JETTI. I am based in Dallas, Texas, in the United States. And I have a company called Vive Funds. I also run a community called the Multify community. And I am a large multifamily owner operator. I've bought and sold over $1 billion of assets, and I have raised over $375 million in equity across our assets. And I'm really excited because this is the first time that I've spoken to a French speaking crowd. And I have to say, Paris is my favorite city in the entire world. I actually used to make it out to Paris every year before I had kids. And so I'm really excited. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks so much. So you said that you start with your business in Texas. You do
Yes.
in multifamily. This is what you do. Could you
Yes.
explain to us, because in Europe and in the Caribbean we don't know exactly what it is. This is something
Yeah.
really US, really American, and we need to
Yes.
know what is exactly multifamily.
Yes. So multifamily in the US, the definition is anything five or more units in one location. Meaning if you have a building that has 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500 units in one property under one roof, that is multifamily. If you have like a duplex, which is 2 units or 3 units or 4 units, those are not considered multifamily, though they're very similar. They're actually in the residential category, not the commercial category.
Okay. All right. So it means that what you do, you buying big building in reality, or great properties.
Yes. So the last deal that we bought was 131.5 million US dollars, and it was 432 units in the Phoenix area, Phoenix, Arizona. And we bought it with fixed rate debt. So what our plan is we're going to go in, and now that we own it, we've started renovating some of the units on the property to bring them up to market, make them a little nicer. We invest into the community, revitalize it, and then we will eventually in 5 years sell it to somebody else.
Okay. It means that everybody who invests directly in the multifamily is also a owner of each slot. I mean,
Sorry, can you say that again?
it doesn't mean that everybody who invests in the multifamily is also owner separately, or we can say that it is all the group who is owner of the building.
Yes. So when you invest, if you are what's called a limited partner or a passive investor, that means that you own the building with me because we raise equity, we don't raise debt. So on our equity, if you were to write a check for, let's say, $100,000, right, US dollars, into my deal, Arcadia Cove, I just told you about, you would be a partial owner on the deal. Now, of course, it's $131 million. So you'd be a very small owner, but you still would have ownership and you would get the tax benefits of being an owner on the asset.
Perfect. And how the thing happen about the return on investment? I mean, I invest with you. I give, I don't know, maybe 50,000. And how the thing happen? It would be when you sell the properties, or when you put it in rental. I don't know how it is happen.
So it depends on who you're investing with. For our deals, some deals you don't get paid till you exit the deal. On other deals, you'll start getting paid right away. Other deals, maybe 2 years in. For our deals, generally, you'll get paid something in the first year, but it'll be lower because we're in the process of repositioning the asset. So the first 2 years are generally a lower return, and then after that, you get bigger and better returns. But the bulk of your return on investment actually comes at the exit when you sell the deal.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Tell me, usually what is the return on investments that you succeeded to get?
Yes. Of course, it depends on which submarket, the type of asset class, the business plan. There's so many different variables. Generally speaking, on our assets, we look at any assets that will deliver our investors, our limited partners, a 12 to 15% IRR and a 14 to 16% average annualized return.
Okay, 12 to 15, you say.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty standard for Class B right now.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And I would like to talk about the first day that you decided to be in the multifamily.
Uh,
How it's come to you directly?
Um, well, it was accidental. I did not plan on going into multifamily. It wasn't a goal of mine. I came from the corporate real estate world. I worked for some of the best shops in the world, made other people a lot of money, and ended up quitting my job so that I could be more tax efficient. So in the US, when you are a real estate investor, you get very significant tax deductions and reductions on your taxable bill. And so I became a full time real estate professional so that my husband and I did not have to pay as much in taxes because of my status. Now, when I did that, I did what I thought everyone like me had to do, which is I bought single family homes. What I didn't realize that was that you don't have to buy single family homes to buy multifamily. You can skip all of that. You can go directly to buying multifamily. And now I know that, but I didn't know that at the time. So my first deal I bought because I had met a partner. He's still a great friend of mine to this day, and we both invest in each other's deals. We're actually competitors now, but
Yeah.
we had partnered on that deal. And he really is the one who taught me the ropes and showed me everything from start to finish and brought the deal full circle for me.
So a part of the story is about the fact that you succeeded to learn before doing anything. I mean, the knowledge is the basis of what we can do if you want to invest, and this is why we organize this masterclass because we need to know a lot of things, European and Caribbean. And more than that, we
Yes.
need to know we need to have the knowledge to know how to invest. How can be the best way to get return on investment and regarding our situation, as you say, your status, what we can decide to do, what we can decide to do. Yeah,
100%. I think knowledge and experience are two things that are absolutely necessary to continue scaling up. If you don't have experience, you have to make up for it with knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge or formal training, or if you don't have a master class, then you have to make up for it with experience. But really, both is best.
yeah, okay. It's meant for everyone who is watching this masterclass.
Right.
This is something that you need to know. Yes, you
Yes.
can invest alone, starting of this the story. But you can also learn to invest. I don't mean that we are selling something. We are selling nothing actually.
Right.
What we are doing actually is showing to you, showing to everybody that there is several ways to invest. And you see that in the US with Veena, you can invest in multifamily. This is something that we can try to do as a similar thing in Europe or in the Caribbean. We can organize something very similar. Veena, just a question because I know that usually the investors invest on the US investors invest only in the United States. Do you plan to invest in the Caribbean soon?
So it's interesting you say that because this is still the US, it's a US territory, but I did buy a boutique hotel last year in Puerto Rico. Um,
Okay.
so I am starting to branch out from the mainland US. Historically, we've only ever targeted Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Arizona. I now own in Puerto Rico. I also am looking to potentially invest in South America, Latin America, the
Okay.
Caribbean. My family does own real estate in Asia as well. But yeah, I mean, look, I used to say no, I would never. And what I've learned in my career is to never say never because you don't know who you're going to meet, who your partners could be. I would never invest into Europe without a European partner. I would
Yeah.
not invest into the Caribbean without a Caribbean partner because there's certain nuance that I just don't know and I don't have experience with. And so I need someone else who has that knowledge base and that experience level.
Yeah, I could understand. This means that when you want to invest with in a group in several people, you have to have skills, knowledge about from coming from other people to do the best deals. As say Vina, if she wants to invest in the Caribbean, for example, yeah, she could directly talk to me because I
No.
have a lot of knowledge about it. So yeah, it means that even when you have the best deal, it could be most of the time it's off-market deals that you bet into it.
Yes. Yeah, so we have a significant number of deals for us that are actually on market. However, recently we've been seeing a lot more off market deals. That deal that I spoke about earlier that we bought in Phoenix,
Mhm.
that was a completely off market deal, so that was a great deal for us. So yes, you absolutely can be investing in off market deals. Right now we're seeing a lot of really great ones, or sometimes on market is the way to go too. So it really depends.
Yeah. Okay, so I saw that you own a $1 billion portfolio. Is
I
it
bought and
correct?
sold over $1 billion in my
One
portfolio.
million dollars.
Yeah.
How it happen with your partner? This is a question that I would like to
Yeah.
bring to you. Yeah, because it means that first they have to trust to you.
Yes. Yes, 100%. You're asking about my partner, my sister, Priya, or Ellie, or both?
I mean, everybody investing with you.
Oh, my limited partners. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, people invest with people that they know, like, and trust. They don't invest because they love this building. They don't invest because they love the returns. Yes, those things are there. But the first and foremost thing is, do they know me? Do they like me? And do they trust me? If
Yeah.
any one of those three things is not there, they're not going to invest. So I always tell people I didn't realize how important it was to establish a personal brand until recently. And now I've been establishing my personal brand and I'm really excited about it because I'm meeting better partners. I'm meeting people that know, like, and trust me and want to invest with me and believe in me and help me. And I find people that I can invest with that way too. So if you're not building a personal brand intentionally, you're missing out. You absolutely should be doing it.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. This is what I have to work for also on my personal brand. I
Oh,
know that
yeah.
I have to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
to do it. I didn't do it until like 18 months ago. And I'm so glad I started, but I wish I would have started earlier.
Yeah. So you, because of your personal brand, right now you have more people coming to you directly. I saw
Uh
that
huh.
you participated maybe last week to a show. It was something like
Yeah.
Squad Up Music. Yeah.
Yeah.
How the thing happened? You were with Grant Cardone. I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. How the thing happened? This kind of event for you.
Yeah, so Grant and we're actually competitors also. I have a lot of competitors in the space that I actually collaborate with and work with. Grant and I have never done a deal together, but we know each other. We're in the same circles. We compete on some assets too. But he opened at Squad Up, and then I spoke right after him. And then we've been at many events together, so it's not the first time. But yeah, a lot of my competitors who I actually collab with and work with a lot are at these types of events, and they're so fulfilling. The networking is unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, Vina. Thanks so much for this time that you were with us. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate. Let me just doing a switch. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Vina, for this time. We had a lot of listen about what you do about the multifamily. I will invite everybody who will see directly masterclass to follow you directly on a social media. And I will have some question later. Maybe we can talk later about more things that we can do
Yes,
together. And it could be very interesting. Okay.
amazing.
Uh,
Merci beaucoup.
Yes. Okay. And if everyone has any question in the chat or in the comments, so you have to let directly the question. It will be in private session for this masterclass. So let us know. Okay, thanks, Vina.
Au revoir.